Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm making like a little folder I want to do to keep some little bits of ephemera in, and the kit I'm using is Roses in Collage. Now I'm making it out of an envelope. Now these envelopes, you need two envelopes, and they're 9 inches this way and 6.5 inches this way, and all as I've done is turned up the bottom 3 inches and the bottom bit where the flap is. Okay, so just turn that up so that's on the outside. This one here, I've already done one, so that's the envelope like that, and it's just folded up, and then these two are little flat bits, so these will be the pockets. I've just cut down this little side bit here, so I can stick that in, and then I've just stuck a piece on the back. So my idea was I want two, so they will go back to back like that. So you do the same on that side, and you just open it up so it's like a little folder like that. So I'm going to show you and make this one like that. So just fold it up. I've cut out some bits and pieces already. I absolutely love this kit. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, this is sort of like a bit that just like rips off, so I'm going to take that piece off because I don't need that, and then I'm just going to just, so it's like this, I'm just going to stick this little bit down. Use a little bit of glue stick here, just like that. Stick it down like that. Oopsie daisy. Okay, now I'm going to cut, I don't need that piece. Just going to, let me use my knife, I think will be easier. I'm just going to cut where the little opening is, just going to cut down that side just to open it up like that, and also on the other side just down there. Oops, bit wibbly wobbly, but never mind. So that piece just opens up like that so that we can decorate it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the front bit first. Now I'm going to cut that off. On this one I cut this piece off straight here, so it's a little bit easier because it sort of like bends here. So I'm just going to cut a little section off just like this. Not quite, just a little bit, just so you know it's straight. Doesn't look very straight, but I think that's probably straight, just like that. So it's probably, it will be just over 2 inches, and that was 3 inches. So just cut off sort of like the 3/4 of an inch off this bit here. So that's like that. So I've got a piece here which I'm going to stick on this front like that, and just cut that piece off. And I've also got one of these which is like the little belly band, which I want to stick on the inside bit here. So I shall stick that on there like that. We will do it with a little bit of tacky glue here. Oops, let me take that end off. So just pop a little bit of glue on here. I will be sewing this, but again, if you don't sew, make sure you put a nice bit of glue on there. You can see all the little sparkly bits where I've been doing the embossing with the glitter embossing powders. It's still everywhere, which is very pretty. So let's just cut these little end bits off just like that. So that's the inside, so when that folds up, that goes like that. Perfect. And then this will stick onto here like that. A little bit of glue like this. I think it'd probably go around this way. Just have that, just so, make sure it's level, just like that. And then I will cut this bottom piece off. You can turn it round if you want to do and stick it on. I'm going to just cut it off like that. perfect. Now on the inside bit I've cut another piece. Now you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom because you won't see the paper because it's going to be hidden in there. So I've just cut a little bit there, so we shall stick this piece on. Now again, you can use any papers, but I'm using this Roses and Collage because I just think it just blends itself so well to shabby chic style, and I think it looks really, really pretty. So level that up, stick that on, and there we go. That's the front bit done like that, which is nice, isn't it? Does that look very level? Sort of level. Okay, and then I've just got a plain bit on this one. Oops, upside down. And I'm going to just stick that on the back like that. A little bit of glue. Like that. Stick that down. And there we go. Perfect. So that was quite simple. So now we have two like that, which is nice, and that's what I'm going to do. So that will be the inside, and it'll be like just like a little folder. So we'll put a little bit of fabric or paper or something, I'm not quite sure yet, on there. So let's decorate the front. Now I'm going to do the same. I've got one of these which comes from the Embellishments in there, so I'm just going to quickly cut this out with my great big scissors like this, and then I'm going to add a little bit of lace and of course some cheesecloth as well, just to give it that shabby look. Now I'm going to start making a few more of my seam binding flowers, so I think I will do a recap video on that, just to remind you what they're like, because I think they are really, really pretty and quite shabby. So that's going to go on there, and I need now, let's have a look. This is the little bit of lace that I've used. Let's pop this on first because I've popped that over the top. A little bit of cheesecloth, well, that might work. Not too big. Not really. Not really. Let's stick that on there. Pop that down. So of course you can use any size envelope. So if you've got smaller ones or larger ones, you can use those as well. Does that look in the middle? Yes, that will do. Let's have a little bit of this glue on there, just so it's a little stickier, like that. Put that over the top. Is that the right way up? Yes, I think so. Stick that down. Lovely. I'm going to pop the lid on this because it tends to dry up quick. Okay, let's pop some lace on here now. So I'm going to pop some lace on this first little pocket here. So let me get my 3-in-1 to stick this down with, I think. Let's open it up like that. I will be sewing it, so it doesn't have to be stuck down too well, just a little bit on there. Pop that on there. And then this, if you're making little dingly danglies, then you can hook them on there. So that's why I like to pop like a little bit of lace, because if you have your little bulb clips or something like that, they hang off there lovely. and also on the top. Well, I've done the top here and I've also done it on the back, so that's sort of like going to be on the inside as well. Okay, a little bit of glue here, just like this. Okay, stick that down. There we go. Chop it off. I think I need to do a little bit more coffee dyeing of my lace. So I've only got this little bit left. I've got some lovely weather today as well, so I might do that this afternoon and pop it outside in the sunshine. There we go. Put that on there. Perfect. And I'm just going to cut that off here like that. Now that was very quick and easy, wasn't it? So what I will do, I think, I'm going to ink the edges now. Let's find my ink. Got myself some new drawers in the front here, just little plastic ones, and oh, it's made my life so much easier. Really good. I'm just going to ink round the edges here, just like that, and on the top. So we'll see. Probably don't need this side because it will probably be the side that I sew, but never mind. We will do all of it anyway, like that, and on the back. I think maybe I will do the pockets and stuff as well before I actually pop it together. I think that might be a little bit easier. There we go, and then I think if I lift that, put that down, I could actually sew the pockets on before I sew that bit up. Yes, I think that's what we shall do. So that's going to be the inside like that. That's the outside, and that's going to be the inside. So what shall we put on the inside? I think I might. I'm not sure whether to put a journaling bit in here, which I might. And I'm going to pop that this side, so we can have a little slip-in pocket, not that wide, about that wide I think. And then I might have a little journal there, which would look quite nice, wouldn't it? So this is going to be, let me just cut this, get my cutter out, these little bits here. Let's just cut this down, so which I think I'd like the roses. We don't want it too big, just like that, I think. So then this will go down there, probably pop it underneath that actually. And I will take this off. Do you think that, oh, there we go, stick that down and then stick it back over the top. Mark that so I can see that mark, and then I can just cut that little bit off there. And that will stick on there like that. And that can go back over the top. Perfect. Now I need something to go down the edge. What's this little bit? That's another little bit of lace. That would look pretty, wouldn't it? Oops. Yes, I shall stick a little bit of lace down here. So I'm just making this up actually as I go along. So So this will just show you how I sort of work. Make it up as I go. Stick it like that. Chop that end piece off. Okay, so that will have to be sewn on before I stick that on. So that will open up, that goes on there, and that will just go back over the top. And then we've got a little pocket in there. And then that will go together. We'll have a little journal in here. Let's see what size paper. Normally I take a piece like this. This is a bit of a scruffy piece. And fold it in half again, and that's what size it would be. So then that would have a little journal in the middle. That would look really pretty, wouldn't it? That's what I shall do. So we don't need anything else on that page, but we could do with something on here. So maybe we can have a little corner pocket or something. So I will sew that in a minute. What have we got? What paper do I have over here? I think I will have, so I get this piece in here. I could just have it so it almost goes like an oval, little arch on it up to here. So let's see, let's just cut just from there. Just eyeball it and see what we come up with. Oh, that's a little bit too high. And then we'd have a lovely little pocket in there. So just chop it like that, I think. Perfect. And then we would have a nice little pocket in there, and we want to just cover that with a little bit of lace or something. Shall we use this that goes with the other side? Now which way? Out. Yes, I think so. Let's get this all cleaned up. Put a little bit of glue on here. Oops. Just like that, just so it sort of goes around the edge a little bit. Just like that. Stick that on. Perfect. There we go. So that then just sit there nicely. So I'm going to go and sew this on here and then sew that up there, and then we can stick them on. So 2 seconds. Okay, so that has been done. So I've just sewn around this little bit there, bit glue on there. There we go. So I'm going to stick this down here. Let's just chop this little bit of cotton off there. Is there any on here? Don't think so. Right, make sure I do have it the right way round. So I'm going to glue this down. If I wanted to add anything else here, I'll just stick it on. So I'll probably add a little bit of cheesecloth or something down there, and a little flower or something. So let's just stick this down before it gets sewn up, just to keep it in place. So that will stick on there like that. hoping I've got the little postcards that come in that set, so I'm hoping, yeah, they fit in there perfect, don't they? Do they fit that way? Perfect. Not sure about this side though. I think we'd have to have something a little bit smaller to go in there, unless they go that way. Okay, so let's stick this piece on. A little bit of glue. Just like that. Stick that together. And what we want to do is just stick this little bit of lace back on, just like that. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So that was quite simple, wasn't it? So what I need to do, that opens up like that. We've got a little pocket there and a little pocket there and a pocket there. Perfect. Okay guys, I will leave it there. I will come back and do another one, finish this off. I don't want to do the video too long, so we've got that far, so I will do part 2 tomorrow. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Bye bye.